Welcome back, my friends, to our career mode journey here with Leeds United. Appreciate all the love and support that you all show me. Hope you're doing absolutely amazing and having a great day. We have a lot coming your way today. The January transfer window, a whole bunch of matches. So let's jump right into the episode. 500 likes would be incredible. Sit back, relax, and enjoy, my friends. First things first, a quick look at the championship table. After 26 matches have been played, we sit 4th, 6 points behind Norwich, 4 behind Leicester, who occupy the 2 automatic promotion spots. We had a bit of a tricky run of form in the previous episode, but since switching to a 4-2-3-1, we have got back-to-back wins against Watford and Southampton. And as I say, we are in the January transfer window, £21 million to spend. But at the moment, I'm quite happy with the team we've got here at Leeds. And I don't really want to just buy players to buy players. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't really know where we could utilise a new signing just yet. What I am looking forward to doing, though, is once the new season rolls round and all the players who are out on loan come back, selling them, getting as much money as we can, and then having a transfer window, if we are to be in the Premier League, of a rebuild, essentially, because we will need to strengthen this side if we make it to the Premier League this season. That's not to say that I won't make any signings today, so we'll have to see how the January transfer window pans out. But first, we've got this FA Cup tie against Wigan, and I was thinking about this. As you know, one of our objectives is to reach the round of 16 of the FA Cup. And if we don't do that, our manager rating may be in trouble. But I also don't see a world where we will go on a cup run this year, so that makes me want to sim this game. But I think I will play it just to try and make sure we get through round 3. Before we do play that game, though, I do want to show you our youth academy because I'm about to promote 2 players. Alfie Moore, who is 66 overall with a potential of 77 to 94. And we are also going to promote Noah Shepherd as well, who is a 64 rated goalkeeper, potential of 80 to 94. And they both make a start in this one in a vastly changed side for Leeds United. There is, I believe, 10 or maybe even 11 changes. In fact, yes, 11 changes from the side that previously played the last fixture. So a whole new starting 11. 2 of our youth academy players are starting. Let's see if we get through this round 3 tie against Wigan. We do have the home advantage for this one. We are playing at Ellen Road, so it's a chance for the home fans to see some of our youth academy players in action. And Tuna's won the ball back early on here and played it straight through to Ruter, who's already in. Ruter's pace on the shot. Oh, the goalkeeper doesn't hold it. It is, quite simply put, poor from Wigan, but Leeds will take it. Jorginho Ruter scores. He should have finished the move off first time. And Tuna wins back possession on the left-hand side. A simple ball through. Wigan just were not concentrating. Really, really poor from the off from them. And as you see again, Ruter, the pace on the strike, he hits it with power, but yeah, the goalkeeper should do better. Ruter follows up his initial shots and makes it 1-0 Leeds. Jones is in a foot race here against Ampadu, and Jones at the moment is favourites. Ampadu is chasing back though, and now he's looking for the pullback, is he? He does! There's Cooper with the first block, and the ball there for Dallas. Now it falls for Shaw. Shepherd called into action, and the young 16-year-old goalkeeper pulls off the save. 7 minutes to go until half-time. Leeds still lead through Ruter's early goal. Looking to add to the score here with Gray. Forward to Pirro. Pirro turning. Gets into the area. Advantage played by the referee. Pirro was there to shoot. Why has the referee pulled this back? The only way that this should have been pulled back is if he's sending off the player, and that won't happen here. So, oh, he has! What? I stand corrected. Jason Kerr's been sent off. As I say, that's the only reason this should have been pulled back, because Pirro was in. Pirro's taken responsibility, but his free kick starts are not that great. And you know what? I actually want to give it to Alfie Moore, who could well introduce himself to the Leeds United fans here with a wonderful free kick. If this goes in, off the wall it goes. Gray picks up the loose ball. Gray, now Shackleton. Just like the power didn't hit the free kick there. And Jones has it now for Wigan. And as they steal back possession, they are down to 10 men. Interesting to see how they go about the next 45 minutes of this game then. As Shackleton almost wins it back. Shackleton has won it back. And now Moore. Moore turns. Finds Pirro. Pirro. 2 and Tuna. Should have been 2. Amos saves. Dallas. Moore to his left. Now here is Moore. He has got Pirro and Ruter ahead of him. Pirro found by Moore. Pirro goes first time. Had time to take a touch. But I think he's trying to catch the goalkeeper out. Amos alert, saves it. Now Moore's corner, into the middle, looking for Ruter. And with the chances we've had, we really should be more comfortable in this game in terms of scoreline. It's not as if Wigan really are threatening us though, as Dallas goes for goal now. Over the crossbar. Shots flying in for Leeds, but we aren't able to hit the back of the net. And although Wigan haven't really had anything else other than the save we saw made earlier on in the game, there is that opportunity that while it stays 1-0, 1 goal, they're back in the game. So, yeah, really would like to get our second goal and finish off this result here. Balajizi crosses in. Oh, Shepherd's there with a save and another one, but the ball trickles in. And exactly as I said, if you don't take your chances at 1-0, you could be punished. Shepherd saves first, but then gets back up, gets another touch on the rebound, but it's not enough to turn it over the bar. Oh, he was so close to a double save. Off the underside of the crossbar, and Wigan equalise. 10 men Wigan have made it 1-1. And simply put, it's not good enough from Leeds United. Performance-wise and controlling of the game, we've been good up until we concede that goal. But you've got to take your chances. This game should have been done 10, 15, 20 minutes ago. But it is not, and full credit the way of Wigan, who have fought back to get themselves back on level terms. Pirro Ruter! They get fortunate with a bounce. Jorginho Ruter gets fortunate with a bounce. And Leeds are right back in front. Pirro's deflected effort, bouncing through. Ruter side foots the ball home. And Tuna, left-hand side for Leeds, turns away. He's got Verpo making a move. He's also got Pirro there as well. Pirro's little lofted ball for Ruter, who again just passes the ball past Amos into the bottom corner. Leeds 3, Wigan 1. And it's a Ruter hat-trick. Didn't put enough power on the shot there, but fortunately it still worked. Full-time here at Ellen Road. Leeds 3, Wigan 1, the full-time score. Ipswich up next. 10 changes to the side that just knocked out Wigan in the Cup. With Junior Firpo, the only player keeping his spot as he starts left-back. Bamford returns up front for Leeds. Hutchinson has a pass forwards. He will now play the ball. And here is Connor Chaplin on the turn. Chaplin, Stroik doesn't get there. Broadheads! Offside flag goes up surely here. There you go, it is. I was about to say it looked offside, and the decision is made. So, no goal for Ipswich, even though the ball is in the net. Here is Bamford for Leeds. Bamford. Oh, the heavy touch. Challenge came back in, and now Chaplin gets the ball off towards Hutchinson. Thought about coming out, Melier, but then decided to pull him back, and he didn't get set to make the save. Hutchinson scores. Ipswich leads. Mistake in the centre, given away, and we were all over the place defensively. Our shape was not there. And you can tell when it's a championship game. No disrespect to Wigan, but just the time you get on the ball and the pressure they put on you on this ultimate difficulty is so much different when you're playing against a side in the same division as you. I'm saying that, though, but Wigan aren't a bad side. And we were... I mean, look there. Connor Chaplin literally straight away with a sliding challenge from nowhere. Almost wins it back. Leeds have got work to do here. Good work by Stroik. Wins back possession. Now Chan forward towards Bamford. Bamford turns, sees the run of James. Dan James trying to use his pace to get in behind. He will. Good defending by Burgess. Leads to a Leeds corner, but nothing more. Nope. I mean, it's actually worked here as the ball goes towards Chan. Wasn't what I meant to do. I was trying to skip the replay, but it still kind of worked with us resulting of getting a chance. Kamara. Now Firpo. Firpo finds Chan. Chan gets it onto the left side before putting in a cross, which goes past everyone. James is quick. And he will actually keep the ball in play here, Dan James. Better from Leeds, who are piling the pressure on now. Jed Spence, good turn towards Bamford. Bamford picks out Chan again. Chan, he's got Firpo still with him. Now Junior Firpo into the area of Ipswich. Firpo, brilliant run, picks out Bamford! Leeds 1, Ipswich 1. Wonderful team goal. Get in! The funniest bit about that is the fact that it starts from the corner, where I accidentally passed the ball in because I'm trying to skip the replay. And then, after that, the cross that is put in by Chan goes over everyone. And I actually think if James wasn't as quick as he was, that wouldn't have stayed in play, the ball. So, yeah, a lot about that. We got a little bit fortunate. Well, you can say fortunate, but at the same time, we've got the players there who have been able to make it happen. As James here again, utilising that pace of his as he goes past 2 challenges. Dan James, cross goes into that near post. Burgess away. It's just that final ball that James has got to get right. If he does, we are in with a really good opportunity as Jed Spence wins it back now for Leeds. And now Dan James once more. Spence will give him the overlap down this right-hand side. Here is Jed Spence into the area of Ipswich. Spence pulling it back for Bamford. Shot! Near post! And it's into the side netting. Double Leeds United change with Joe Gelhardt off and Pirro on to replace him. And also, Dan James has gone off and Wilfred Gnonto is on in his place. Good turn here by Bamford. Now he runs into the space, Patrick Bamford. Ideally want him in the box though. We don't want him delivering the cross as Sanchez turns back inside. Holds off the challenge well. Picks out Kamara. Kamara! Brilliant! Oh, Glenn Kamara! Walton denies us. And if anyone likes a shot from distance, we've seen Kamara do that this season. Sanchez with the delivery. There's strikes header! We are playing well, but again, it's the same story against Wigan. Just the chances we're getting, we're not quite taking. Now Chaplin has gone in towards Hutchinson again. He picks out Hurst. Challenge comes through. It was clumsy. It's a penalty. Ipswich are robbing us here, but at the same time, it is mistakes made by Leeds United. And Firpo has been sent off. Bit harsh. Then again, we saw the red card against Wigan, didn't we? Which I thought was harsh as well. So, not really surprised. Oh, penalty Ipswich. I can't actually believe we are now on the cusp of maybe even losing this. And Connor Chaplin sent Melia the wrong way. Do we bring on a fullback? Or do we go to 3 at the back? We are now down to 10 men. And we have gone to 3 at the back. So we'll see what's going to happen for the remainder of this game. Changes pending for Leeds as well as Gnonto trying to break forward. Uses pace well. Down the right-hand side. Inside for Bamford. Bamford one more towards Joel Pirro. Pirro to finish. Leeds back on level terms. Ipswich were going to essentially end the game. Got caught forwards. Counter-attack of Leeds. 10 men. Space for Pirro was so much. And he made them pay. Leeds back on level terms. And given the circumstances now of this game, previously, before the red card, I'd have said no to taking a point because we were by far and away the better side. But now, with 10 men, would you say yes to the point? As the change now comes through, Chan goes up front alongside Pirro. Bamford is replaced and Somerville comes on. And that back 3 now is Spence, Cresswell and Stroik, as we'll have to defend resiliently to see out at least a point from the game, but we might even try and go for more if we can. Ball forward, Luongo. He now finds Broadhead. Broadhead against Spence. Broadhead. Spence has gone over to try and win it back. Unable to do so. Ball into the box. Hurst's effort. Melia saves. It's just sometimes it's really hard to make the challenge. And they get the run on us there. Corner ball. How many players have Ipswich sent in the attack, though, is the question. Kamara hasn't cleared. Chaplin's effort. Melia tips round his post again. Leeds having to dig deep and rely on Melia. And these are going to sway the stats to make it look like Ipswich have been in this game. How is this happening? Why can't we clear from the corner? We've got to cut out these silly mistakes. When we win the header, it's got to go somewhere else that's not in our penalty area. So annoyed we're losing this game. As I say, it's going to make the stats look a lot better for Ipswich, but honestly, we have dominated them for large parts. Now, admittedly, we are 3-2 down, and you have to take your chances. They've done that, but as I say, all we've got to do is take the chances we had earlier on in the game. This is a different story. As, well, how's that? Just bounced off Gnonto straight through then to Davies there. Broadhead, ball in. It's going to be 4-2. We are so stretched now because we are down to 10. Ipswich are going to take the points here. And it's really strange because we were so brilliant against Watford and against Southampton. We've come here, we were brilliant for large parts. We created so many chances. And yet we've lost 4-2. Oh, here we go again. Here we go again. Why is Charlie Cresswell so deep? Cresswell, I mean, I'm not defending well. I need to really get to grips with defending against Ultimate because too easily. Oh, come off it. You saw that, right? You saw that. I didn't pass the ball with Cresswell. It just bounced off him straight to Ipswich. It's like a magnet that sent it straight back their way. Oh, we lost 4-2. Now, some people may say that this is a panic buy, and maybe it is. But say hello, my friends, to Mykola Shaparenko, who's joined us from Dynamo Kiev for £14 million. I did say at the start of the season I wanted to bring him in, and I was waiting to see how the season went, and I was thinking maybe we'd bring him in the summer after we see us get promoted to the Premier League. But at the moment, there's no guarantee we are going to be in the Premier League. So we've decided to bring him in January for a cheap price as well because he's actually valued at £18.5 million. So I realise we only have Joe Gelhardt as an actual out-and-out central attacking midfielder. So that is where Shaparenko will play. And this is where the problem lies with this round of 16 FA Cup objective, because essentially we have to be in the top 16 teams in the FA Cup. And that's not taking into account any draws that we get, which may be considered very difficult. West Ham, Premier League side, round 4. This could be where our journey ends, and then that objective is incomplete, and that affects our manager rating. So, I mean, you look at some of the other draws. Why couldn't we have got Sutton, or Wickham, or Leyton Orient? No, we had to get West Ham in round 4. We are away at the Hawthorns now, and this is a tricky away test for us. We have to bounce back because we've dropped to 5th in the league table, and I believe West Brom are just outside the playoffs. So if they win, they claw back points on us, and we get drawn into this playoff battle rather than automatic promotion battle, which is essentially where we're headed at the moment, to a playoff battle instead. Half an hour gone. Somerville trying to take us forward. Spence's run. Somerville sets him through. Jed Spence dangles tight, but it doesn't matter because Jed Spence has finished wonderfully. Leeds strike first at the Hawthorns. What a finish from the Spurs man. And if we do gain promotion, he's one of the players I may look to bring in on a permanent basis. Jed Spence, wonderful finish. Leads off to the best possible start here at the Hawthorns. And I didn't want to say this, but how funny would it be if we were to be sacked as Leeds manager before the series really gets going? I was hoping to go for a number of seasons as Leeds boss, but I've seen crazier things happen in career mode, and there's no guarantee that if we do not complete the objectives set for us by the board of the FA Cup and even winning the league title, which is what our objectives say, that we end up being sacked. So, I mean, ultimately, we've just got to keep going and see what happens by the end of the season. But Jed Spence has got us off to the best possible start here at the Hawthorns, and that's a great challenge there by Patrick Bamford. Kamara, run being made by Somerville. As the header goes over, offside flag goes up. 3 minutes to go until half-time. Somerville looking to break for Leeds United. Here goes Somerville, away from the challenge. Somerville, Bamford waits in the middle. Somerville needs to pick the right pass. Picks out Shaparenko! Debut goal for the Ukrainian! And Mikhailo Shaparenko announces himself to the Leeds fans. 2-0 here at the Hawthorns. Leeds are heading to 3 points. Shaparenko, welcome to Leeds United. Somerville does wonderful work down the right-hand side to pick him out. And then he's got the finish. Bartley put under pressure by Shaparenko. Goes back. Now Bamford leads with everyone in their own half, trying to see out the 2-0 victory. Townsend. Pressure as the ball goes in the box. Stroik gets the first header. Kamara trying to challenge for the second. Advantage played by the referee, I believe, for a handball. As Sanchez is away from a challenge, he's got Bamford in front of him. Patrick Bamford, too close to the defender. Taylor will win it back. Final minute of the game. Palmer's clearance goes forwards. It's there to be won for Townsend, who turns back for West Brom. Now Townsend again finds the feet of his fullback. Now Diang. Swift. Will there be one last chance for West Brom, please? We want this clean sheet. We have defended well. Don't throw it away now. There we go. Bamford is there as he's found by Byram. But there's the full-time whistle. And Leeds will bounce back with a win. 2-0 away from home at the Hawthorns. Great result. It's round 4 of the FA Cup. We host West Ham at Ellen Road. And I've spoken about the objective. So, tricky game here. Here goes Antuna. He's got Firpo actually making a run ahead of him here. Junior Firpo, a long way forwards. Does well, finds more. More inside to Ruter. Ruter looking for Antuna. Just can't get the ball past Sofal. And we've named the same starting 11 that knocked out Wigan in the previous round. But it's a different game for them this time as they face Premier League opposition in West Ham United. Emerson round the challenge. Now Paqueta near post. West Ham, there's the goal. Inside 24 minutes. Where's he going? I'm skipping the replay. I'm not watching him run all the way there. Emerson cuts inside. Ampadu misses the challenge. Paqueta's not picked up. And he just smashes in at the near post. Not a lot Shepherd can do. I'm saying that. Am I being a little bit too easy on him? Should he do better? Well, Moyes won't care. Neither West Ham. They lead by a goal to 0. Here is Pirro. Ruter ahead of him. The ball through. Ruter gets there. The strike as well. Fabianski makes the save. Good effort, Ruter. Better response there from Leeds. Dallas with the set piece. Sends it in to the head of Ruter. It's bounced down for Pirro! Pirro slots home the equaliser and Ellen Road is bouncing. Leeds 1, West Ham 1. Fortune about the goal, but when Pirro gets it, it is coolness personified as he side-foots the ball past Fabianski, who denied Ruter to give the corner to Leeds. There is no stopping Pirro though here, and we are back on level terms. Leeds scored from their previous corner. Can they do it again? Stuart Dallas will deliver again. Aim towards the same player in Ruter. This time he will win the header and it goes over the crossbar. Previous time the ball bounced into the feet of Pirro for him to finish. And West Ham get away with that. Sofal turning away as the pressure was looked to be put on by Antuna. Becker, touch forward, invites Pirro to come win it though. Now Archie Gray finds Pirro. Pirro, Ruter's in front of him. Oh, important interception. Leeds, tails in the air, playing good football now. And are looking the more lively of the two sides. This is great to see. Ball into Paqueta, Coventry. Cooper gets the challenge, it bounces though. And somehow Becker's come away with the ball. It's so ridiculous how that ball just bounced back for West Ham. Oh, sometimes we get unlucky. And then other times you think, what are we doing? This time we are unlucky. I mean, you saw it. We make a good challenge. The ball bounces back. Yes, we can still defend better. Shepherd is unhappy with himself. You know what? He's actually faced 2 shots today. Hasn't made a save on either one of them. First one was Paqueta's goal. This one, Ben Rama smashes in. West Ham back in front. And you might say from the balance of play in the recent few minutes, not deserved for the London side. Antuna sees the run of Firpo. Firpo picks out Pirro. Pirro shifts it to his right side. Joel Pirro! Oh, it was glorious until the finish. Wide. 2 additional minutes here. It looks like we are going to be out of time to try and find our way back into the game. Pirro out wide to Moore. We are over the 2 minutes. Moore finds Ruter. Back the way of Moore. And that will do us then here at Elland Road. We are out of the FA Cup. West Ham just had too much for us in the end. 2-1 the score. We put up a valiant fight, but it wasn't enough. Do you know what? I actually want to try something here and see exactly how we'll perform if we were to sim the game against Stoke. So I'm going to quick sim it. Put a strong team out. Let's see what the result would be. A 1-1 draw. Kamara scored. 62 minutes. And it finishes 1 apiece as we go into deadline day. And Jack Grealish has just joined Barcelona from Manchester City. Nathan Ake leaving City as well as he's gone to Juventus. And after we've come out of the January transfer window, this is how the table is. So we're down in 5th. We have a 6-point gap to Sunderland, who are 7th. So I feel like playoffs were comfortable at the moment. But if you take a look at the top 2, we're now 9 points behind Leicester. And we are 11 behind Norwich. Final game of the day then. Hull City at their place. There is the starting 11 that we have gone with for this one. Right, Hull are 2nd from bottom, so this has to be a win. It's as simple as that. Shaparenko towards Dan James. James has the run of Jed Spence. We saw Spence score the opening goal of the Hawthorns. Picks out Bamford. Bamford shot. Deflects through. Ingram claims it for Hull. But it was a good move down the right-hand side. Jed Spence involved again. And he was, as I say, brilliant at the Hawthorns. So we'll see if he can do it again here for us. Oh, what a pass that is to James, who fires into the bottom left corner. Bamford creates it. James finishes. 1-0 leads. Oh, I tell you what. We just get caught again. Too high up the pitch. Lose the ball and Hull are in. I need the fullbacks to join the attack. But as you can see, when Spence is there and we lose the ball, Pascal Struijk, he's the only defender in the way of the goal, and he doesn't really cover himself in glory. And it's now 1 apiece. Straight away, Hull respond. Struijk looking for Spence on the right-hand side. Here is Jed Spence, found well. But the pass inside is not on because there's no one in a white shirt here. Spence does well, picks out Chan. Chan picks out Shaparenko. Shaparenko turns, looks for Dan James, finds him as well. And James finds the back of the net for his 2nd of the game. Leeds back in front. Really well taken by Dan James. Nice team move by Leeds as well. But we've got to defend it. We've got to defend the lead. We've worked hard to gain back. And knowing me, that's not easy. Let's see, James is finished though. It is well taken for his 2nd. Ingram tries to get across. Can't make the save. Well, we made it to half-time without conceding again. So just got to do that for another 45 minutes. And we will win the game here in this one. But we'll see what the second half will bring with James, who's on a hat-trick now. Forward towards Bamford. Bamford takes control. Patrick Bamford into the area of Hull. Waiting for support to arrive. I tried to actually do a little ball roll to open up space for a shot maybe. Didn't quite work as intended. Sanchez there to win the header. Finds Bamford. Bamford now picks out James, who is on that hat-trick. So why don't we go for goal and see what he can do? Ingram concedes the corner. All free kick here. Not a great position to be in for Leeds. 20 minutes from time. It's sent into our box. It's there to be won. Oh, Leeds United are so frustrating at times. Who is challenging? Who is challenging? I mean, yeah. What did I say as we came out for the second half? We went in at the break. 2-1 in front. We defended. We just need to do it for another 45 minutes. Well, we can't. Kamara doesn't win the header. And then Melia, in fact, well, sort of flaps at trying to save the ball, really. 2-2. We've just made a treble change as well with Pirro, Ruter and Gruev all coming on. James, there's a pull on his shirt there, ref, but ref allows play on because Dan James is running at Hull. James is running at Hull, and it's Dan James to finish for Leeds. Ingram! How on earth has he saved it? Well, it was his weaker side here for James, but still, it was a brilliant run. Ruter can't shoot, so he'll find Chan instead. Chan can't shoot, so he'll play Sanchez. Now Kamara. It's Glenn Kamara for Leeds United! And Glenn Kamara smashes into the top corner. Leeds back in front. Get in! And when you see Ingram save it just before, I was about to say, it's another one of those days. But Glenn Kamara, thank you so much. Smashes the ball in, 3-2 Leeds. Right, we've got 7 minutes. Surely we can defend for 7 minutes. Surely, right? We can do this. We can defend for 7 minutes. That's all we've got to do. Just defend for 7 minutes. Well, actually, now it's less. 6 minutes. So, every little bit I'm talking, the clock goes down even more as it's won back by Chan. Now here is James. James. Here goes Spence. Spence, let's finish the game right here. Jed Spence looks for Ruter. He controls, but before he can shoot, McLaughlin clears. And the ball is there for someone to win. And it will be won by Hull. Chan gets to the second ball, though. Now Gruev. Time ticking away. Leeds United have looked like we are going to win this game now. Ball forward. James. Kamara. His goal is the reason we do lead. Glenn Kamara, as he holds onto the ball well here. 3 additional minutes. Spence. Kamara once more. Now to Pirro. Pirro took the touch too close to the defender. Fortunately, though, with just 20 seconds left, ref, blow the whistle. Ref, blow the whistle. Ref, blow the whistle. Thank you. Leeds 3, Hull 2. We had to work for that, which, considering they're second from bottom, I mean, yeah. But you know how bad I've been defensively, so thank you, Glenn Kamara. Hull had 2 shots in that game, by the way. Scored both of them. So, you know what? We're up into 4th. How many points do we need? Right, we are 7 points behind Leicester, and we are 8 behind Norwich. 16 games to go. We could still do this. But for now, my friends, that is where we're going to leave today's episode. I do hope you have enjoyed it. Covered a lot of games there and a lot of action coming your way. I am trying to get better and better defensively against Ultimate, but it is a good challenge for me and it keeps the series very interesting. 1 minute we're playing well, beating teams like Southampton and Watford comfortably, and then the next minute we're playing against the side in the bottom half of the table and looking shaky. So it's all about the championship, and right now we are still where we want to be. My only hope is that the board don't lose faith in me after we got knocked out way too early in the FA Cup. And remember, the objective as well was for us to win the league, which, yeah, might not happen. So, reasonable is our current manager, confidence. But I suppose if we do eventually get sacked from Leeds, we'll just start a new career mode with a new team. But I don't want that to happen. I want to try and take Leeds all the way to Champions League glory. 500 likes on this episode would be incredible, and also subscribe if you are new around here and like what you see. Activate the notification bell as well so you don't miss any future videos on the channel. We are trying to reach 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and you can help me do that by subscribing as well. So until next time, stay safe, have a great day, have a great evening, and I'll catch you all again soon. Adios!